Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be demonstrating the Magicall auto dial unit made by DASA Corporation for Western Electric and Bell System. This was an alternative type of auto dialing unit made in about the 1960s if you didn't want to use one of the card dialers that was made by Western Electric. And this unit is actually very handy because you can program up to 400 numbers, I think, inside of this particular tape. They did make other tapes that were longer than this, so you could have up to 1,000, I believe. And so how it works is you can use these two arrows here to scroll through your directory. And this red line shows which letter of the alphabet you are on. Then, if you know the relative area, you can use this wheel to scroll to the number. And I'm going to be showing you how to actually program in a number as well. How you would do that is you move the area you want to program. So I've already written in the name and the number. So basically you would write the name on the dark gray line and the number on the white. And you have to make sure it's within these two red bars here. There's one on each side. And that's so it can actually support the tape when you're writing on it. And they recommend to use a pencil so you can erase any numbers you no longer wish to have if you ever need to reprogram it. So then once you have the number within the two black lines here, you can plug in the Magicall dial-in unit. This is a very strange rotary dial, and again it's made by DASA for Western Electric and Bell System. And it actually has a motor unit on the inside. And you can see by the way it functions, it's different than a normal rotary dial. Because normally they don't bounce when you get to the end here. Also, it moves much faster when it's not plugged in. And the reason why is if you get a DC motor, as this has, connected onto the rotary dial, you can see now, basically they're using the motor on the inside here to keep the recording circuit live, and then once you stop dialing it'll go dead. Also, they did make a few different dial-in units, I believe. This one has a wait light, and it did not come with this unit originally, but I've also seen some that have a call light here instead. And so basically you press call, and this light will remain illuminated as long as it's recording, and then once it's done the light will turn off. And I was actually impressed you can actually program in an entire number that the phone lines require nowadays, because back when it was made you would only have 7 digits. So you can press call, then the light will turn on and you program in the number. And then the light turns off. Make sure you unplug the dial-in unit, otherwise it'll erase your recording when you try and call. It also has a star key here. The paints come off, but basically if you had to wait for a second dial tone, if you were dialing long distance, you can press call and it'll dial a certain number of digits, and then it'll pause and wait until you press star for it to continue dialing the rest of the number. So this number I just programmed in will call my third line on my key system. And the phone I'm going to be using is a 563, so this one has a headset option. And I've also modified this phone so it'll actually work with a 4A speaker phone as well. And so if I press on and press call, place the call on hold. You can see this incoming call flash. I've answered the call. I let that go, it'll go dead. So as you can hear, I installed a rototone made by Old Phone Works into this phone. And the way the Magicall works is it has a 6 conductor cord that comes out of the back of it. And it also has a separate cord that goes to the power supply that has 4 wires. And basically, the wire that needs to go to the phone has a red, green, yellow, black, and white, blue. Basically, red, green are the pulse contacts, so when you're dialing, they actually count the digit. And then black and yellow, short handset, and white and blue, short speakerphone. But in my case, since I have a rototone installed, it's just operating the rototone inside. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments about this unit or any of the other phones on my channel, just let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to check out my other videos on my channel.